Hey, hey! Hope everyone's doing alright, sleeping peacefully. But I'm not. I'm going through the cycle again. So here we go on a bumpy ride. So, Anja got back with me about an hour ago. I think it was an hour. God, it had me so excited. Start jumping around, thinking, how can I get the webcam up? Because I'd love to talk to her, like, to where she can talk to everyone. And, and answer questions for us, at least what she can. She offered to come in and chat, and it would be a lot easier for her if I can get her on Hangout. That way she can speak and not have to type it all out. 'Cause I'm sure she has a lot of peeps that would come and stuff, too. Yeah, that would help out a lot. But my main focus was really like the banishing she was talking about on one show. And I started writing down. Where's my camera at that I can look at you? So I started. There's that one. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just needed to know. Okay. Oh man. So I lost my train of thought. It's not really. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just so proud of myself. This is one of those times that you should stop. Good job. Good job. Because I started writing this banishing spell the way she said, just write it out best you can. And just know that it will work, right? Start writing it, and I'm thinking about this. Everything I'm getting ready to say sounds really familiar. Like, really familiar. It was my belief system. I am where I need to be, if not behind. I full-heartedly believe in knowledge. No God, just the know. Analytic. Now this is my rough draft. I couldn't find my full draft, so bear with me. Analytically mindful of all discretions of lives past and present. This is filled with info of the collective soul. In the end of this cycle, because the physical mind, soul, was deceived in this contract, trapped away from no, through time. So as long as you own, so as long as you can bear with me, as it seems to be a long, lonely, divine yet not lonely process. While I learn to detox from deceit, all is good. I know The no did not create this plane. They did. Did we? Or they did. We created around it. Around in it. I can read, write, discern enough that my analytical mind, or that my analytical, reactive, led me to these conclusions. That is how I know divine is true. See, now at the beginning I said that this was so important. So important. And you know, I meant to read it throughout every so often, and I lost track of it. But I already banished it. Another thing, as I was trying to find that, actually the good one, the one that was written out a little bit better so I could read it better, because that was just all scribbled. That was my first draft. You know how it is whenever your first draft is like... Give me 1 second, because I kept seeing things as I kept going. What did I see? I seen something on here. Darn it. I hate whenever I do that. I should have circled it. Ah, should have circled it. How do you stop? How do you stop? How do you stop with creating and not social? I don't know what the heck it was. And that, the hidden deceptions. There you go. Oh, this one's so. Oh. No, I don't want to talk about it. There was one day that I tried that I was writing. I'm sorry, but this is disturbing to me. It was disturbing at the time. It was startling. A little. I wasn't really scared, but it startled me. So I was writing all this stuff, and then I was reading back over the notes, and this was a while back, and it jarred me so, it startled me so that I didn't want to talk about it on the channel at all. But I feel like I can now, because I had banished it, and I had done something here as well to banish it. I can't really tell what it was. I think it was Elohim is my judge. And I'm reading over my notes, I'm like, what the hell is this? Elohim is my judge, and it's the only thing that was written on this paper at the time. It was right there. You can't really see it here, but I did. I wrote it. It looked like it. was with my stuff. I have stuff written on the back. Some of it didn't look like my handwriting, but then some of it did. I think I talked about that before with something else. But anyway, so I erased it. But no, first I responded to it. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I was banishing it. No, he's not. Period, period, period. So, I mean, seeing that I did the show right after that. These were notes. And I just thought that was so weird that I already knew about all these things. Oh, hey! So, I just patted myself on the back and I'm so proud of myself. I just figured out that I've been banishing all along, and so I think I'm good. Yeah, I went back through notes and things and found some, you know, like my belief system, what I put on the channel at the very beginning. It basically banishes it entirely because I started writing it down. So welcome. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of tripping in the brain here about it yet. Because two good things happen all at the same time, and I can't believe all this good luck is happening to me. I mean, I can believe it. I really can. Hey, I don't know who else jumped on, but at least you didn't jump on too much later, because I was just getting started with the other person who jumped on. I don't even know who's here, and nothing's coming up on chat, but that's okay. You don't have to chat. I don't care. Well, I do care. I love to mingle, but you know, do what you want. Excuse me. So, after I watched Wayne's channel and Angel responded back to me, and I got all giggly. I'm like, I get up, I want to tell somebody, like a little gossip girl, you know, because I got really excited, and I got my mind fucking going, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Apologize for my ignorance. But anyway, my mind started going. And I'm like wandering back and forth from the house to the garage like a freaking nut. I don't know what to do with myself because I'm trying to think of something to do for banishing at the same time, so I'm on overload there. And she responded something really, 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 really sweet and really cool and really helpful. And that's to come to the channel. And I know that if she does, you know, you get community be all over her. Because if they see what I see, sorry, but I need to step my game up and I need to get my cam going and all that good stuff. So my mind was racing on what I could do for that. And I was asking everyone around me on what I could do to help Angel speak to everyone. And oh man, so I came back in here and I sat down for, you know, because I thought I got to get the Spanishing done, and I started writing, you know. And I'm thinking, as I'm trying to think of something to write, I'm thinking everything I'm about to say sounds really familiar to me. And I go back through my notes because it looks familiar, and I'm, you know, doing all this again, you know, with the paper. Went through it like 3 times looking for this one belief system that I talked about at the beginning of the channel. And big dummy, I meant to talk about it every so often in like different, shows, and duh, it was right there and I threw it aside and I lost it. What a bummer, but I'm glad that I recognized and I went back to it, because it basically banishes everything that, is threaded. And I'm sorry, I'm jumping, but I also discovered within everything about the nightmares as well that they're threaded in too, like a tattoo, just, like threaded in. That's them messing with me. Because, I have some vivid nightmares. Before all this happened to me, I don't dream anymore. None at all. And Jeff said that was a good thing, so I think I'm on the right track there. Because I was worrying because I wasn't dreaming. Because it was so normal to me. Because I dream like all the time, and I remember almost all of them, and I remember the freaking giant dinosaur. I remember the Terminator. It turned into the Terminator. And I was hiding in like a Chinese closet, and the thing bursts through the paper, and it goes. That was a crazy dream, because I had to climb up all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'm off getting off track, and I just lost my train of thought because I feel stupid. I feel stupidly dumb because the answer was right there in my notes, and then I come across something else, something spooky. So a while back, I was writing, like, how, you're trying to do your analytics, naturally you're trying to do it. So you keep writing all this stuff, and you're like this with the papers, and you're like writing, you're just writing it all down. And so I'm going back through all those notes a while back, and I seen something. It said, with Elohim is my judge, and I did not remember writing that, and some of the letters in it aren't mine, kind of thing. And so I wrote down, no, he's not, right there. So I banished it right there. +2, I erased it right there. You can't really see it, but I'm for real. Believe me or not, but I'm proud of myself. Because I already was doing it this whole time. So that's cool. That's cool. And I hope that Angela does come, because that would be really cool for everyone here in the community, in our little sector. Sorry, I'm just moving my candles here. It's not very bright, huh? So, I don't know. Somebody told me about this app that you put on the phone, and you can go live on YouTube and hook it up to the computer somehow. So I'm going to try and figure that out and try to learn that. Go through the help menu and learn it real quick, as fast as I can before she comes. That way she can speak, and then she won't be so aggravated typing stuff out for everybody's questions. So anyway, I think that was all I wanted to go over. Unless you wanted to say anything. I can think of stuff to talk about. I just don't want to bore anybody. Well, you didn't leave yet, so There was this one time, I already did this line before, but there was this one time in band camp. Yeah, I have a lot of ghost stories. A lot of, and that's something I come to realize too, is that, analytical mystic was talking about that with somebody, and it dawned on me, that they're, all the time I always thought that they were attracted to light, and that's why they were bothering me so much, and nobody else could see them or feel them or recognize, except for like the people around me, like immediate around me, like my brother, which he had his own taste of his own. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of how I could critique what I'm about ready to say without, because I watch my words. And it's very hard to watch your words too, figure that out. Because you constantly gotta try and keep it in the positive, and you're always making mistakes, and you're always stopping to think about those mistakes, so you lose your train of thought constantly. And that's what I just did. Yeah, it started whenever I was like really little. There was this doll, and this doll was kind of like you could feel. I don't know where I got the doll. I can't remember where I got the doll, if it was new or if it was old or what have you. But sum it all up is whenever I dreamt about the doll, it was the scary thing. Because every time I would go to bed, at least once a month, if not more than once a month, there would, for a short time, not a long time, but just a short time, there would be, I'd be laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and the bed would start shaking. And then I'd sit up, and the bed would be rocking. This is a recurring dream, mind you. And the bed would be rocking, and I'd sit up in the bed and hold on, and, like, what's going on, type thing. It was like I didn't know what was going on, even though I dreamt about it before, and I woke up and I realized that I dreamt about it, before. But in the dream, it wasn't familiar, so everything was new each time. So I woke up, and I sat up, and the bed was shaking, and then I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and everything's rocking because I'm doing this, and I'm trying to see everything, and the drawers are fucking opening and closing, and the closet door is opening and closing, slamming shut, open and close, and the mirror is like banging against the door that's leading out into the hallway of the main house, and then the door flies open, and it swings open, and it's opening and closing, and then I feel something underneath the bed, like a compulsion to look under the bed. Like I need to confront. And so I peek under the bed, and I look underneath there, and I'm going in it from, top to bottom, so my head is going down without, hands on the floor. But I'm actually afraid, and I pull my hands back up each time, and I hold on to the mattress, like the box spring, and I raise my head down, and I look underneath, and I could see a big, like, fireball, and beyond the fireball, the door is opening and closing to the main entry, and behind the door is this doll with red glowing eyes, and then this big fireball gets it gets eyes and a mouth, and then smiles at me intently, evilly, and comes at me right in my face. And I wake up from the nightmare and I'd have a fever blister right there every time. And this happened all the way up until I was like 14 years old. So I don't know what that was all about or how I banished that. I don't remember how I banished, but I will pretty soon. I can feel all knowledge coming now. It feels great. So I hope that everything's going okay to the person that's viewing. And I don't know what else to talk about, to be quite honest with you. Let me think of more things. Unless you leave, then I'll stop. Yeah, it's good to sit here and record yourself talking sometimes, you know, because you figure out a lot of things. Because I go through my notes and I go through videos, and I prefer the videos because it's faster, because I can put them on the computer and I can run them at a faster speed and listen to it real fast. Max said that he'd done the same thing. Max Vision RVT. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He's in the subscriptions. If you're new, welcome to our community here. My name is Nunya. Nunya Business. Anyway, yeah, this channel is all about helping the community. And if you don't know how to live chat, the button is on your phone. Like if you minimize the screen, where is that? Right. It should be about there or there on your phone to minimize. Could be up there too, but it's always in the corners. You can minimize the screen and it'll come up half the screen is me, and then the chat will drop down like right here. So all this right here would be chat, and then this would be me, and then I'd be talking, and you can, there's like a little bar that's right here, and you just click in there and you just type in the, because this thing will scroll down here like a little type bar. And if it doesn't work, just go out, come back in again, like X completely out of the video, and then come back to the channel and then click it again, or go to the notifications and click the video again, and now I'll reboot it and the live stream will start regenerating itself, because it could be stuck if you're trying to live chat. Sorry it took me so long to remember that. Yeah, it's only 28 minutes into the video. Come on down. But anyway, I just thought, you know, sometimes people have trouble, and I like to point things out like that, because I know I did. My God, trying to come into this. Never chatting to anybody. I mean, I watch chat, you know, but never really get into it. It was really hard trying to keep up with like hundreds of, like in the chat room, there's hundreds of people, you know, in the chat room, and at least 20, 25, 28, 30 of them are chatting away, and you're like, whoa. And in YouTube, I can't do it on my phone, like hit on the name to make it come down in your chat. It doesn't do it. I gotta type it out. That stinks. I can't wait until I get all this stuff all together and I actually do get a camera up. It would certainly make the subscribers of the day a lot better. A lot better. And I'm even thinking that if I can do the subscribers of the day, that I could do a highlight of the day. You know? Like, what's really that important? Like, the Discord was really important on Aluna Ash's channel, if you like to chat. Which I don't think you do, because you're not doing it yet. But anyway, there I think you can do it totally anonymously. I think Discord is like more of a private company, and they keep your information private. It's a private chat room. It's not so public, and it has people in this community in there, and you can actually talk. And if you want to find out the address, go to Luna Ashes and look up the Discord video and watch that. But that's, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. A way for everyone to communicate. And yeah, but there's lots of interesting channels that I've come across that, you know, I tag that are in this community and that are really knowledgeable people. And there's a lot of newcomers as well, and a lot of beginner, like 6 months to a year into, you know, like the powers to be. If you don't know what that means, then I guess I could tell you. If I can think of it now. I hate whenever I do that. I blank out all the time. But it comes with it. It comes with it. I accepted it now. I'm used to it. I just keep talking my way through it. You know, I just keep talking some nonsense until it comes back to me. At least I hope I don't sound like nonsense. I hope I at least sound intelligible. Boy, you're not bored of me? I'd be so bored. I don't have no music, no nothing. Yeah. I'm afraid to put music up here. I don't know why I get copyrighted for it. I'm even afraid to read book and narrate a book, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I get copyrighted for that one. Because I don't care to read the instructions, man. I'm sorry. But have you ever just wanted to do something so bad that you don't care? It's like, hell with it. Just get her done. Feel your way through it. Because it's already enough that you're doing it, you know? Why read on it? But man, that camera, I really gotta read on that one. That one's gold, man. It's gold. Because I can do so many things with that. That's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to create. Are you creating? I hope so. Whether it's bad or good. Because I come to accept the bad too. That's another thing. That's what that was. That's what that was. That other piece of paper. Is that I accept, you know, and it dawned on me too, like a dull moment, you know, something just rings, you know. That, yeah, I accept the bad now. The bad is going to come with the good. So, what are you going to do? Except for fight fire with fire, right? They want a hex, I can banish. And I have been the entire time. I'm a little witch. I'm so excited. I fine. I don't know what was so hard about that to recognize. Now, so here I go. Here's my soul. Whenever I first started this, okay? Whenever I first started this, this was me. This is my soul inside of me. Okay? I was gonna lose. I really was gonna lose. And yeah, listening to Jeff, looking at what was going on, looking what was that going on, look what was going on, look what was going on, look at what was going on in the real world, you know, in the real world, crumbling back up again. Then went back to Jeff. This is my soul. This is me in reality. This is my soul in the matrix. And it's going. And I'm like following it. It was gone, man. So fast. So whenever I say I'm in between the times, yeah, that was, and I'm there right now again. I just felt myself shift closer to my soul so I could feel all this stuff, all this writing is paying off, all these recordings are paying off. I appreciate the community for accepting me here so much. You would not believe how much. I'm sorry, my body's going through a little bit of a, it's not much, but I'm just trying to enjoy it because I like it. And two, I'm getting emotional. But I can always talk through the emotional part, but the feeling of the transition is, you gotta breathe your way through it, you know, almost like meditating. So I hope that your transition is going well, and let me tell you, it works, definitely works. Everything just seems to follow. Anja making a statement like that, you know, I'm so excited for the community. I just can't. Whenever I first heard it, my soul rattled, man. So she gave me that jump start. Yeah, she gave me the jump start. Huh. She got my soul jumped. Yeah. Woke my little butt up. That's what that did. Ah, dude. Discovery. This is awesome. I like this game. I hope you do. You seem to be enjoying it. You're still here. Usually I do all this stuff by myself. You know, I just sit there and I write all this stuff. But yeah, sometimes I do record it, you know. Especially whenever I'm talking about something else and then the conversation and chat just kind of goes, you know, where it wants to go. The candles are going out. Alright. I spilt wax everywhere. All on this table. It's all over my fingers. Went out again. Keeps going out. Well, could tell some scary stories. I wish I knew what you liked. Well, let me fill you out, if I may. If not, reject it. I don't know if it was you, but it could be something else. War. I don't know why I thought that, but it did. I don't know if I'm right on that. War, yeah. That's a good topic. War. We are at war in our country, in a way. Because, you know, what's happening over there in, what is it, Syria and all that. Yeah. I don't like the depressing stuff myself. I'm more worried about what's to come after. You know, what comes after the war. Because I think that there's going to be another war. And I'm not sure how it's going to be. But it has to do with everybody's knowledge. And it's like all intertwined. But it has nothing to do with what we're all thinking, I think. I don't know. At least it's going to look different. If that makes sense. So in this reality, it's going to look different. Than what we think it's going to look like. I mean, with these eyes, you know, you have to be a master in order to be able to help in the long run. Like when you're descending, like when you have to make a choice on, are you gonna stay or are you gonna go, or whatever the question may be about that, whatever your reality is on that. Oh, I lost it. See, it comes real fast and then it goes, you know, it's like going 10 million miles a minute. The thoughts are, and they're just like spinning in there. It'll come back around again. I'll catch it. It's coming around a raceway. Hang on. Here it comes. Wow, I can't believe you're still on here and you haven't chatted once. Wow. Kudos. Kudos. I'm trying to remember whenever I was a kid. Maybe I should just start talking about ghost stories. You know, maybe that would help me figure things out along the way. Because ooh, somebody said taken. Somebody asked me about being taken. And at first I thought about aliens. Like right off the bat, I thought about aliens, you know, UFO type thing. And I don't really believe in UFOs. I think it's the government, you know, playing their little, you know, poke game of fear mongering. And that's their plan of, you know, stirring and rousing things up to get things started. So there's going to be war with Syria and war here and war there and war there, and it's going to build up to like this galactic freaking war that, you know, Trump is supposed to support, and God darn it. See, never go political, never say names. Just leave names out of it, darn it. I'm so sorry. I get on these good tangents and I ruin it. And I gotta go talking about things I don't like. And I forget that, you know, words matter. And that if you don't, you know, like something, then work your way around it. Like, make it your own. Like, you know, with me, my little reality was God and opening up the Bible and reading it every day of my life for a while, long while, whenever I was younger, and being, you know, given candy to go and read about Jesus. Little plastic Jesus we got to offer you. We're going to take your soul and pray. Didn't exactly say it that way, but it's pretty much summed up that way. As far as the evidence goes, in the Greek version and Hebrew version that is on your Bible Hub, you know, it's kind of like the whole Mandela effect. I think the Mandela effect is part of this, you know, little thing too that we all are doing here. That's a question. Where are the Mandela awakeners? And I wonder what Mandela effect wakes people up. I'm gonna have a field day with this video because I think I'm gonna have to follow up because I keep going into stuff and then I forget what I was saying and go on to something else. So I had to re-talk about everything. Oh, bummer. I hate whenever that happens. Oh. Sorry, it happens whenever I transcend. I've only transcended it like 4 times, but it still feels pretty. And the last 2 haven't been really big at all. They've been really small, but even the small ones kind of jolt you a little, and your mind starts racing even faster, and you can't really collect. I need to meditate is what I need to do. Hey, by the way, if you don't meditate, I highly suggest that you do. You can go check out Sandra D's video. She has a meditation video. It's number 3. It's she's using a book called Just Sit. It helps a lot with just about everything. Everything. It makes things go really, really, really smooth. Now, I don't really write. I don't feel comfortable with writing right afterwards the way that the book says to do the first week, so I haven't been doing that. So I'm kind of tweaking it to my own a little, but I'm still trying to stick with the plan that they have provided, you know. But I heard that that's okay to do what you think, what you know. is best for you. So nothing in this game is wrong. So that's cool. As long as you feel like that's the way to do it. You have to actually know that it's right. Because there is no other possibilities after you think of that. There, I finally finished it. No, how embarrassing. But it comes with the territory. Yeah, that's why I'm on YouTube. My niece goes, my aunt's a YouTuber. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. So it's not really a professional platform or anything. You know, it's not really that kind of, a thing to be I started this, I wasn't organized at all. I'm still not. But, it all comes in the game. You can't be organized through this. I mean, unless you buy a bunch of notebooks, which I don't have the money for, so I had to do things cheaply and use printer paper. And then use back of old, paper, like recycle, because I had a bunch of recycled paper for kids to draw on the back of, stuff that was printed on one side. And so I used all that. I had like a big thick stack, and I used all of it. Like I said, I'm still doing it. I took a break from it though. I took a sabbatical from it for a little while. Just to take a breather from it. Because, man, them kids, they were a lot. Oh, just in case you don't know, they're not my kids. Just helping someone out. I don't know what else to talk about now. Let me give myself a minute. Wow, you're still here. 52 minutes in. Right on, man. Right on. Trooper. But you don't have to stay on my account. My feelings will not be hurt. I tell people all the time, I'd rather you go check out everybody else because they have knowledge. But you know what? I'm getting there. Boy, I'm getting there pretty fast, I think. I feel like I'm going fast with it. Like it's just freaking taking off now. And I'm only 3 weeks old. Not even. Sorry, I'm trying to pick the wax off the table. It's so satisfying. Do you do that? With the wax. Yeah. Like whenever you spill wax and you know that there's wax sitting there, you get the urge. And you try not to. But it's just tempting. You got to. I hope you could hear that. It's all in my fingernail. I'm just gonna flavor in my mouth up. My mouth is getting all dry. I'm talking. Trying to quit smoking. I guess I gotta throw that one away now that I have paper to put it in. Wow. You're gonna get all my stories out of me, aren't you? I don't ever like to leave anybody. But I'm not doing anything, so don't worry about it. I wish you'd talk to me. It would be nice. Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Maybe not. Maybe I'll try filling you out again. If you'll let me. I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna really try this time. I wasn't really trying before. Because I was intimidated. Because you're not saying anything. But if you don't like it, you can leave. Kind of afraid to do it because I don't want to hurt your. I don't want to put on any negative. No, I'm not gonna do it. You chat and you tell me if you want it done. I think that's why I was so uncomfortable with doing it before, and why I didn't really try with it. Yeah, I'm still picking at it. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm gonna have to think of something else, another story, another lesson. Let's keep going with it. I appreciate you sticking around because you're helping me. Like you're the observer, aren't you? Sorry. Too, it's just I gotta have a clean area. I came from a mess this week. You know, you know how you just like your own home, your own germs, your own clean. Like your own organization, especially in an area that you utilize, a lot. Bedroom's kind of different, Bedroom is kind of a private area, so the bedroom right now looks, and I'm talking to this person on chat because I don't know if they seen the video before of me talking about this. But my room looks like I'm so proud of this too because and I'll leave it that way because it makes me feel proud, seeing all this paper that I'm writing on, laying all strewn all over the floor in my room. It's just like strewn out, man. But I like it that way. I had to clean it up though because the kids were coming. Plus, too, I had to get down Halloween stuff out, and I had to store it in my room for a little bit until my mama got to it. Okay, so let's talk, and you seem to stick around, so I guess you want me to think about things. Let's keep going. I'm trying to go back, all the way back. It's really hard to do. I had this fear whenever I was a little girl. I think I was like in kindergarten or first grade. No, kindergarten. And I was outside one day and the tornado sirens went off. And I remember running and jumping onto the concrete because I thought that the worms were going to come out and eat me. So every month, the sirens would go off as a test. I would run on the sidewalk. That was scary. Yeah, that was scary whenever I was a kid. I don't know why I thought that. Could have been maybe I inadvertently. Well, no. I can't remember. Did that one movie with the worm thing come out in the 70s? No, it came out in the 80s. Right? Yeah, it came out in the 80s. So I couldn't have seen that inadvertently. I mean, God knows I did love my horror and things. I lost my train of thought. Hang on. I'm trying to get it back. Dang it. I'm sorry. They'll come back. Okay. Why? Why was I so afraid of the worms? That's where I was at. See, I want to write. I'm antsy. I think I'm onto something there. Because I don't know why. Huh. I just need a minute. Okay. I put it out there. They'll come. Let's move on. See, after the worms. What else happened after the worms? Oh, can't remember. Anything else that happened soon after that? Huh. Just thinking, sorry. Thought I was onto something there, but wanted not to be anything. Just my thoughts started taking me on a float trip there. It happens. It happens, it happens, it happens, it happens, it happens, it happens. Hey, I'm not breaking my rule. I said it happens, it happens, it happens, it happens, it happens. Oh, I'm a big cheater. I'm a big cheater. I have to keep emptying the wax out of the little candles here. They keep going out. Now we're into it. Wow, you're a real trooper, man. I appreciate you. You know that? Here, I don't know how to chat on this thing. Somebody said to turn it on its side. I'm gonna plug it here. Put it on its side. Get that out. Get it out of my way. And there's that. Okay. There you are. See you. No. Oh, come on. But I have to. That will work. Come on. Go down. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure this darn phone out because it has this bar in the middle, like right here on my end. This little bar in the middle, and then it has all the different kinds of things you can do with the screen things. And this won't go down and get out of my way. Oh, there it is. Yes, come on. No, not gonna let me. Sorry. Darn. Oh. That won't. I'm not kidding you. That's why I went, ooh. I can't wait. I can't wait until I'm clear and caught up enough to start using like extending the magic of love. I mean, I already extend it, but I mean, I just can't wait until I get more powerful at it, you know, like a big sphere around me, like a dome. It's called Nunya's Dome. And it ain't none of your business what's in there. I did. Hey, if you like it, hit the like button. I don't like saying that. That's actually the first time I've ever said that here. Yeah, I don't like that. That doesn't sit well. That tastes nasty. Sorry, the wax was melted too much in each one again. And they were going out. There's little small tea candles. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's sweet. You didn't have to do that though. I was really kidding. But then I was trying to think of Jacksepticeye saying, but my mind is doing like a million miles an hour because I was going to be funny about it. And I had to say something because I already started and I forgot again what I was saying. Yeah, I hope you're getting a kick out of this. Watching a girl rant about some crazy nonsensical in the real world reality, way of thinking. You know, someone once told me recently that they were going to put me on Tosh.0. They were trying to scare me. And I said, I don't care about them Hollywood freaks. He goes, you will be. You will be. And I'm like, oh yeah? I'd like to see that. I'd really like to see that. Because I probably won't ever see it, because I never watch Hollywood stuff. Ever. Except for at the movie night. I had to, man. I had to. Them kids, they wanted to go to that movie night. But at least, I don't know. I really don't know now. I want to give a few people, like, the benefit of the doubt, in Hollywood. Just a few. One would have to be that dude that plays in that one Parks and Recreation. He was the shoe shine dude, and he played in a recent I think it was a superhero movie or something. I can't remember because that's like a million years ago to me. But anyway, he played in the Jurassic Park movie that we seen. And I don't know. I have a feeling about him that maybe he's not involved, but sometimes I look at it like it could be good trickery. It very well could be good trickery. Because, I mean, to see somebody on camera is like way different from seeing them in person, But then there's certain things that he says and there's certain things that he does in the body motions and, but then he could be a good liar. I mean, he is an actor, after all. But then so is Keanu Reeves, but Keanu Reeves, he came out with the truth about Hollywood, and you know what? I believe him. I do believe him. There was an article, and I'm sure that Keanu Reeves would have sued, and I would have seen something, after that, because I was looking for something after that as a retraction, see if this, would come out as being untrue. But apparently Keanu Reeves hasn't been in Hollywood because of all this adrenal gland eating bull crap. He said that he went into his to this party, and then he went into the fridge to get something to drink, and he seen some body parts in there, and he went off on the dude. And I don't know if he called the police or probably not. He probably knew that it's an inside job kind of thing. And maybe he just started realizing it then, and maybe the guy told him that, you know, better not. I don't know. Who knows what was said between them both? But he would have retracted. They would have retracted if he would have been, if this article wasn't real. I would think. Otherwise, it's sue time. If not a retraction, right? A lawsuit. So I'll just be on the lookout for a lawsuit. You know, it should be about time for that anyway, right? I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, he has his own he has his own film crew or something. It's a private company or something like that, where he does it where he's at. I don't think there's too many more that I trust. Not a bunch. If there is, I don't remember who. Oh man, I can't believe all them freaks in there. My niece was watching that Taylor Swift. I don't like Taylor Swift. You know what they say about the nice ones, don't you? And it is very, very true. Nice on the outside. It's like a mirror. And she'll wind up maybe showing her colors. Not sure. I don't know much about the God that she serves. I guess that's what I'm trying to find out here with doing everything I'm doing here. But first I got to get through my analytics before I really do much of anything else besides what I'm already doing. That's reading one book and meditating and quitting smoking again, making a commitment to quit smoking pretty soon here. I will be. I'm trying to taper myself off a little before I do it. Just kind of go off slowly. Maybe smoke about 3 cigarettes a day for a little while. Because I tried to quit smoking before, and whenever I first started this, and I went for a little while, not very long, but I did slow down. And as long as I kept trying, everything was good. But you know, it's time to make that commitment. So I'll be doing some videos on that. That's my idea on that. So I'm gonna be doing some workout videos too. I think I'm just gonna do the whole shebang. You guys are gonna ride along with me. That's what's gonna happen, and that's my ideas. Everything down to everything. I want this recorded from the beginning to the end, and how you're supposed to conduct yourself when you're called. I want to be the model example of that. I was called to do this channel for a reason, and everything just kind of like fell the way it did with it. And I think it's only natural that I be the prime not idol. Ew, something just came in. Ew. I rebuke that. I am so sorry. I don't know what. I think it's because my mind is like flying. letting those bad negatives in. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Because I've been doing so well with trying to talk positively. You know, where did that word come? You know, whenever I think of that word, that's kind of like a bad word to me in a way. You got to watch using that word, you know, in a sentence. And I don't know why I said it like maybe it's because I wasn't thinking and in my mind was just going 50 miles a minute. But I do apologize. I didn't really mean anything by it. But ew. Anyway, didn't come out the way I wanted it to. It really didn't. But I just want to be the prime example of the way it's supposed to be done. You know, like you take orders and you do what you're told. I mean, it's really the way it is. I mean, once you accept it, you know, you gotta accept it though. You know, you gotta be fully into it. You know, there's no have really. You know, I think that you immediately gotta say, okay, why fully, true, heartily believe in it. After you rise, I think that you should say, I full and wholeheartedly believe in it. I feel it within me. And I know it's true. I know it. I don't have the tangible evidence to say that it's true, but I know that it's true. There's enough evidence there for me to bring up my own conclusions about what's being said, what's being done. And that's the way I feel about Hollywood. I've done a lot of research on the Pizzagate, you know, pizzeria, all that good stuff. I was in it. I was going on here looking in every government site, federal documents, court cases. Man, I was all on and I was scrolling. I was as soon as I heard about it, man, I went on Facebook and I went to his pizzeria site, man. I was scrolling for hours down, just sifting through all the comments, seeing what people were talking about, you know, because they said that they were seeing, you know, like uh, distasteful conversations in the chat. And I thought, okay, I'll see what this is about. Got on there, tried it myself. Now I had to scroll down for hours because, I mean, gosh, by then, you know, once news is out, you know, that chat room goes flying, man. So that chat room went flying with a lot of negative and a lot of positive for the bad. Yeah, there's a lot of things I found in that department, like the gala, how they had that gala, and it was like, God, I think it was like $200,000 a plate. The fucking house. It was either that or it was like around that for a party of, you know, the couple, you know, like two couples at least. But a house for two couples for spaghetti, walnuts, and cheese pizza. You know, really? I don't think so. I do not think so. You're getting something else there. And inside of that, walnuts mean something, cheese pizza means something, noodles mean something. Go on the federal website and look it up. Go check the facts. I don't know why I'm turning into this again. Wonder if there's something there. Maybe so, but let's move on. Let's see. Let's go back. I can't believe you're still hanging in there, man. Holy cow. Holy cow, holy cow. Okay. Hang on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Whoop whoop. All aboard. On your train. Whoop whoop. All right, for real. Down to business. Down to business. Well, the one that I can think about the most would have to be what I called the kid ghost, what I thought it was a kid ghost. At first, and then it was an adult. But then I don't know, it could have been two separate beings. Who knows? But I used to, sorry. Yeah. Anyway. I gotta dig down deep and keep my concentration. Hang on. Lost it again. Okay. So I lived in this house, and I think now it might have just been one. And I don't know, I could have just been feeling something, like a vibration off of the other, like the, what I call the adult. There was a child and there was an adult. But anyway, used to have like I used to be on the second floor, right? And there was a bathroom. We had our own, me and my sister had our own rooms upstairs, and we had a private bathroom together, shared a private bathroom. And in this private bathroom, there was one of those little doors that go into the attic, right? Well, every time I opened it up, I just got this, like, creepy feeling to close it back up. Now. So I closed it back up. I eventually faced it and opened it up and looked in there, nothing was in there. Just, tactic, I guess, to scare me. At the time, I didn't know what it was. But, yeah, it scared me for a little while, I guess. But then whenever I didn't, whenever I didn't acknowledge the fact that it was doing these things that it was doing, like hiding a hairbrush, making my mom question my honesty about taking her jeans that were hanging downstairs, and they turned out to be gone, and she asked me if I took them, and I said no, and she really thought I took them, and then next thing you know, they're hanging back up down there in the basement, right in the same spot. And she thought it was creepy that I would put it in the same spot, and she thought that maybe I was messing with her or something. So she came at me with it, and I'm like, dude, I don't know anything about it. I didn't touch your jeans. I told you that I didn't touch your jeans. Can't believe you don't believe I didn't touch your jeans, man. And let me just pour some of this out. And then So I hid the brush and I hid the pants. It would constantly like shake my bed just about every night, trying to get me to notice it. It's terrible, actually, because I tried to get my mom to understand what I was saying, to tell her, this was happening. It wasn't my imagination. It was no truck, because I climb out the window. The second it started happening, I climb out the window and I go out on the roof to see if there'd be a truck coming. There's no truck. There was no vibration outside. It was all inside. So yeah, that was pretty scary to have to deal with that every night and try to ignore it. Because that's really all you can do is ignore them. So I think I did that right, because I did ignore it. Or at least I tried to. It's kind of hard whenever you're young, because you ain't never seen anything like it, And two, they play on your worst fear. Like that one at that house did. I got to be a little bit older. I think it was like 15 at this point. And I came home and everybody was gone. I went upstairs and I was doing my hair. Like putting it up in a ponytail up top, brushing it out, getting all tangles out and putting it up in a ponytail and getting ready for bed. And I kept getting that creepy feeling that came from the attic door again. I tried to ignore it. I did ignore it for quite a while. But then I kept hearing something running up and down the stairs. But there was nobody there. Whenever I looked around the corner, which the door was like right there. And all I had to do was just, lean over and look out. So like my mirror was right here and there's the stairs on the other side of the mirror. And I was like right here at the edge of the door, like looking in the mirror, and I hear it go down the stairs and I'd, just lean out and look around the back. And there'd be nothing there. And I chased it once. This particular day I chased it. And it went back up to the attic again. I opened it up again and I faced it again. And then it went downstairs again. And I'm like, dude, and I ran downstairs. And then I ran by the little armoire where all the little plates were, the display plate where you can display plates or knickknacks, and you turn on the light and you have this all these things on the shelf kind of thing. And hutch, I think that's what you call it. I run past that and I didn't notice it at the moment, and I ran into the kitchen and the noise was gone, like the footsteps were gone. I couldn't hear them anymore. So I got, oh man, and I kind of went back upstairs. And on the way upstairs, I seen in the hutch that the light was on. The light's never on. It's not supposed to be on, So I unplugged it. Go back upstairs, and of course, I hear the footsteps again, and I run back down real fast too. Ran back through, went all the way down to the basement, nothing. All the way back up again, went past that hutch again, and the light was on. It was plugged back in. I'm like, dude, nah. I unplugged it again. Went back upstairs. Kept trying to do my hair. Brushed it out again and put it up, and this time I finally got it up, and I could hear the running again. So I ran again. And this time I hesitated whenever I went down to the basement. I had to push myself to open up the door and get down there. Because I knew it wasn't a burglar. I knew that. I knew it wasn't a burglar, but I was still scared like it was a burglar, in a way. whenever I opened up that basement door. Actually, I didn't even open it yet. I just touched the doorknob and it was like, whoa, I don't want to go down there. Dude, I don't want to go down there, but I gotta check down there. Gotta look down there, gotta face it. Gotta make sure there's no burglar. Gotta make sure of it. Yeah. Curiosity killed a cat. Oh man, did it kill a cat? I went down there, like looking around and everything. The more I'm looking around, the more creepy I feel about everything around me. And like I only have one more room. One more room to search. It still gets to me because this is scary to me. So, but now, see, now I know it's all a game, but you know, I think it's because I'm an empathetic person. I can feel empathy for the old me, if that makes any sense. It does to me, so I'm good, you know, don't worry about me, I'm good. Uh, God damn, gosh darn it. What was I saying again? Oh, so then we have this, like, pantry. It looks like where a troll would be, you know, like a gnome. Just like it. Oval archway and everything. And it goes underneath the porch, and it's like a little dirt wine cellar. And oh my god, I got the creepiest feeling whenever I touched that doorknob again, except for it was stronger than the one upstairs. And I thought for sure something was going to be in there, and I opened up the door and nothing. I'm like, oh, thank you. I closed the door, turned around, and right in front of me is this little girl crawling on the ceiling backwards, sticking her tongue out and coming right at me. And I freaked out, and I just started running, and I tripped over the St. Mary's statue. So I think that that probably triggered, like, my fear. That's something I realized over the years, is that I seen that Mary statue before I went in there, and I guess it must have played on my fear of, you know, like ghostly things. You know, taking The Exorcist, what I enjoyed at the time, because it wasn't scary to me. The Exorcist was not scary to me at all whenever I was a kid. I loved the movie and I thought it was great because it made me feel like nothing like that ever happened to me, so I'm good. I didn't have no head spinning around or anything. So yeah, it didn't scare me. But to have it in real life, because that's what it was to me, it was real. It looked real, like salad, 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 salad. I forgot all about that too. I think I was trying to think of a memory with the salad entity before, and I think all I could think of was the blur, like there's a translucent sheet. I've seen those ones all the time. And the shadows were often. Top Hat guy, man. I don't like that dude. That dude came after my boy. I didn't like that one. Oh, I need to finish the story in one, huh? Okay, where was that? I forgot where was that? Okay. Oh, so I went running. And as I'm running out, I ran past the Armora and I stopped there to catch my breath because I hit the chair and I stubbed my knee, like my shin, my knee, like in between the shin and the knee, like that soft spot. Oh man, and it hurt and I had to stop. And so I stopped there for a second and to rub my knee and to take a breather because I just got the pants scared out of me. And then I seen the light on in the hutch again. Then I just unplugged again. And then I got the heck out of there. And I sat on the front stoop waiting for my sister to come home. 15-year-old girl scared to death. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty scary times. And then as I got older, I had my son, and still in the house. And being a mom, a single mom at that, you get kind of tired, taking care of. And so I kind of fell asleep with him in my arms in the rocking chair. Bad thing. But, you get so tired. You get exhausted, I didn't drop him or anything, but something helped. I think someone told me not to trust him, but I didn't know if I should or not. Because it scared the pants out of me. I mean, it could have been maybe the little boy, or maybe... Well, I think it was the little boy that played the tricks. So maybe it was the adult that was the good one. Just thought. I don't know. My goodness. An hour and 42 minutes. I gotta say, I wish I had a trophy to hand you right now. Oh. Here. Got it? I did the motion with it, because I'm giving you my heart. I didn't know if you seen that. I was grabbing from there. I'm so short. I had to lean forward into the camera. My goodness, you just want all the scary stories out of me, don't you? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting tired, though. I think I need to take a little nap and do some meditation once I wake up. Maybe I should do that before. I could do a couple of minutes before. Yeah, I could do a couple of minutes. That wouldn't be bad. And then tomorrow I could do the vibrations. I miss my vibrations. I've been doing this meditation video, and you do 3 hours in the beginning, or 3 minutes in the beginning. You're like, what? You crazy girl. But yeah, you do 3 minutes of just sitting and meditating, and I'm just getting it's getting kind of stale for me. My mind is very active. It always has been active, and like well-versed, I guess. I'm picking again at the wax in the ashtray now. Oh man, you must have insomnia, like bad. Heck, you probably fell asleep. I bet you anything you probably fell asleep. You know what? Shoot. How do you do it? Oh, I thought it was light out. There was something like glistening over in the corner there. And I'm like thinking, is that light? Is it morning already? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Morning. I don't even know what time it is. What time did I get on? What was it, like 2:20 something? 2:30? Let's say 2:30. 3:30, 4:30. Yeah, we only got a few hours until daylight. We can watch sunset together. You want to watch sunset together? Did I let you stew on that for a little while? Did I make you laugh a little? Sunset. Sorry, I do things like that. I'm a little trickster. Ask Glenn. I can't help it. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. I get a kick out of it. A big kick. Oh. You know what song has been rolling through my head? Like really bad. Is The Reaper. Like real bad. Like even whenever I heard like it came on one day. And yeah, I was sitting to listen to it, and it felt good to listen to it because I thought maybe it would help me, you know, like get it out of my head, you know, because if you can hear it all the way through, kind of like the whole thing with Peter said, was it Peter or some cartoon that I watched? Somebody had said if you sing it, South Park did it. South Park did it. If you sing it, then you can, you know, forget about it. So that's what I did one day. I sat there because I heard it come on, and I'm like, oh, dude, you know, perfect time to confront it and get rid of it out, get it out of my head, because it was rolling in there for about 2 weeks, ever since this whole thing started, up until like about a week ago. This song was been in my head. And it was interesting because of the words to it, you know. And that's what makes me believe that we're gonna have an ugly fight, and it's not gonna be anything like we think. I don't think if they care in reality, it won't look like anything at all, except for maybe something like the AI taking the privacy away from every human being that there is, keeping track of everyone, feeding them what they want to feed them throughout generation to generation, kind of like they're doing right now, and now they're amping it up. I just wish that this is my wish out of the whole thing, that I don't have to choose to come back. Oh yeah, that's right, I already solved that problem. I forgot that I don't need to hang on to life anymore, because I can be more powerful out there, up in the universe of time and space and dimensions, and I am much more powerful out of this body than I am in this body. There's so much more potential outside of it. I hope you feel that way. Or I hope you feel happy anyway. Oh, excuse me. Yep, I'm getting tired. But you know what? I'm gonna lay down, but you're coming with me. Because I just want to lay straight that way. Because then my back hurts. All right, pillow talk. All right, I'm gonna think of something to talk about. I'm not sure. I'm thinking here. Hang on a minute. Let's move on from the ghost stories. Let's go to nightmares. Cool. Nice show, right? But don't mistake, it's your channel. um, nightmares. God, there's all kinds of nightmares. I think there's even more nightmares than there are ghosts. Of course there is. um, well, there was the earliest nightmare was me running through a maze, and there was this big old goo ball. It was kind of like slime, that Ghostbuster thing, but I didn't see the movie wasn't out then. At that point, I was really young too. And this is back in early 70s. No, middle to late 70s. My bad. And sorry, sorry. Um, forgot what I was saying again. Give me a moment. It will come back. I swear. Alright. Okay, so we changed it over to from ghosts to nightmares. Then we went from nightmares, and I started thinking back to the earliest nightmare after earliest nightmare, earliest nightmare, earliest nightmare. Oh, the big goo ball, big slimer ball. And I would go running through this maze, and this was a recurring dream too. And I went running through this maze, trying to get away from it, and I always wind up running right into it, and it would like slam into me, and I'd be all gooed up, gross, like Slimer Ghostbusters. I'm not kidding you. And let me tell you, it was vivid, very, very, very vivid, details everywhere. Like it was real life what I was experiencing inside that dream. Real life. To me, anyway. The moment it was. Ew, my eyes are starting to burn. Oh, I'm so sorry. My eyes are starting to burn. That means I'm gonna pass out. That means I won't be able to keep my eyes open for not even 5 minutes. Oh, I'm out. You win. You beat me. I tried to hang in there with you, man. I really did. It's almost been 2 hours. Almost. I would try to hang in there for the two, but I'm afraid I'm just going to pass out. Whenever I do this and my eyes start burning like this, I can't keep them open anymore. I won't be able to see to press the buttons, anything. So, I'm going to hop off, but no worries. I'm going to keep doing this every now and again. And I'll have other things planned too. But yeah, feel free to stop back by anytime that you feel that you need to. And take a look at the subscribers on my channel, on the channel, on our channel here, and check it out. You might find something useful in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other things going on, like as far as what we're doing here, and getting knowledge from other people, audiobooks, pilot cleansers. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm sick of Hollyweird. I can't stand watching anything. And I like my YouTube. I like my Jacksepticeye, and I like my Markiplier. I like my ghost stories. They drowned out the frequencies that I was hearing, like the one it's doing now that I just put notice on, and just got really loud. Oh man. Anyway, oh my gosh. I don't know what that was about. That was loud, real loud. I actually started hurting my eardrum. Anyway, weird. Just need to center myself for 1 second, please. Okay. But yeah, feel free to check out any of the channels on there. Because, man, I found some diamonds in there, man. And I'm still finding more as I'm sifting through all of it. And two, I'm going to pick some more people out. Bring them back here with me so they can hang out with us. Then you can look at me and listen to me, and you can watch chat too. Now, I'm not very popular yet. Give me a few years, I think, till I know some things, as I don't really know much of anything yet. Although I do, in ways. I mean, I do. Because I pretty much live it already. You know, it's just like the whole example of already writing it down, the banishing. Yeah, I already written it down, so. Oh well. This thing is spooky. Like, I thought that was a face. I'm tripping. Probably because my eyes are tired. But I swear, it looks like a face. Big, ugly mug face, too. Ain't got no skin or anything. Anyway. But yeah, you know. Then somebody might be going up live, you know, pretty soon here. Because they're always up, man. Everybody's always up. That's the deal with us. We have 2-3 hours sleep, man. We're right back at it. Sleep is for the weak. So we're all over it. And probably a lot like you, I would imagine. Because you're here and you're 2 hours into it. We made it! Ding, 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 ding. Ah, check that out. No copyright here. I didn't even use an app for ding, 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 ding. All right. Well, guy, gal. See, that's a problem, man. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. What do you call someone that you don't know? It's so easy. I know it is, but because I'm going through all this stuff, the easy stuff is the hardest, I think. Trying to remember the easy stuff like this. What else can I call? See, I don't want to say, hey, you. Hey, you. Has to be a better word than hey, you. Huh. Don't know. Don't know. I think I'm too far gone. What do you think? Yeah. All right. Well, love you. Take care. And have fun. Be safe. And everything you do.